Así es la vida. It's really about that no matter what is happening in your life, no matter how the darkness feels like it's enclosing, there's always that part of you, I believe, that is searching for the light. So however you want to interpret that, what I've just said, but for me it's about focusing on the positive. And sometimes, you know, when you are in the depths of despair, sometimes just breaking into dance maybe just might lighten the mood or might lighten your circumstance. So Bailando was written with, we have to go back to my nonprofit again.
Okay.
My two oldest peanut butter and jammers who are now in college, and we wrote it before they, last summer before they took off for their respective colleges. And we were actually sitting in the studio with Narda Michael Walden. He was gracious enough to afford them some time. I wanted them to be able to talk to a producer of that caliber, whose achievements are so monumental, and sort of have them have the opportunity to ask him questions. Well, of course, he asked them to play him some of their beats. So they played this one beat, and I was just sitting there as the background, you know, mother hen. And I just, these words started coming into my head in Spanish, and I just started singing to it. And then Narda looked at me, and he looked at the boys, and he said, "You have something there. Bring me something." So we went back to the drawing board, or well, we didn't have a drawing board because I hadn't heard the beats before. And we wrote the song. We recorded it before I went to Japan. I left a copy with Narda, and he said, "When you get back, we have work to do." So we'll see.
Nice. Yeah, I like it.
Oh, thank you, thank you. It's for me, it was a bit different because I have a tendency to focus more on old style, traditional Latin sounds, the boleros and the ballads and love songs. And working with the boys, with the kids, they're young men, it was fantastic because it was, again, you know, making me reach beyond those bounds.
So what's next? What's next for you?
Hopefully Germany in the fall. So,
Frankfurt.
Yes. Very good.
Yes.
Oh, I did my research.
Hopefully that will happen as well. And like I said, I'll be returning to, or plan on returning to Tokyo in February. But I'm sure that there's a lot of other things out there that I just don't know about. So I just have to be ready.
Got it.
Now, where can people contact you and listen to your music, purchase your CDs?
Right now, that's actually very good. You're very good.
Thank you.
If you go to my website at milagromusic.com, all of that is available there. And for more information on Peanut Butter and Jam music sessions for kids, you can go to pbjam, that's pbjam.org.
Now, how did you come up with the name Carmen Milagro?
It's actually, Carmen is my real first name.
Okay. Not a stage name.
Milagro is, the second half is. And the reason I chose it was
miracle.
Twofold, exactly. It means miracle, and so much of what's happened in my life and so much of what I have encountered or witnessed have been a series of tiny, tiny little miracles and huge miracles. But it is also the name of my favorite cousin in El Salvador. And it was her family that first got me in front of the camera, that first got me in front of the camera, that first got me into the recording studio. So I basically asked her if I could take her name as my stage name. So that's how that came about.
I appreciate you being here with me. You have definitely inspired me to continue and follow my life's model and accomplish the mission.
Absolutely.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
And I will be looking forward to seeing more of you in the future.
Absolutely. I'll keep it listed.
Thank you.
Thank you.
This has been Hollywood with Lights, Camera, Action. Want to give a special thank you to my guests, the awesome Carmen Milagro and Annabelle's Bar and Bistro in San Francisco on 4th and Market.